I'm Trish. Welcome to Trish Talks. So today I'm going to be making chicken fajitas. They are so easy and they're delicious. They take no time at all. You don't even have to make the chicken fresh. You can use rotisserie chicken, which is what I'm going to use today. And you can have it for lunch, dinner, snack. It stays great in the refrigerator. So let's get started. So I'm going to start out with a tortilla. I like to use the Goya tortillas. These are the extra large ones. And I'm going to heat my stove. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil spray to coat the bottom. Now, you'll know that as soon as this starts to heat up, which I should have heated it up already, but I didn't, this will start to bubble. And you have to be really careful because you don't want to burn it. In the meantime, we're going to take our rotisserie chicken that I have here. And again, the great thing about rotisserie chicken is that, you know, whether if you like dark meat or white meat, you can use either one. Or you can do a mix of both of them. So basically all you need is the tortilla, 2 of them, chicken. Again, whether you cooked it or not, you can use any kind of chicken. And I'm having a difficult time opening this up. And I got it. My goodness, they really secured this. Okay, and some cheddar cheese. Again, if you want it spicy, you can use pepper jack or any kind of spicy cheese that you like. So, I'm gonna get the chicken out here. And basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start cutting pieces of the chicken off. Now in the meantime, I'm gonna keep an eye on this, okay? Because I've got my heat on medium, but the second this starts to bubble, okay, as you can see, like right now, the bottom is just with some olive oil, and that's really just to kind of crisp it a little bit. So I'm gonna take the white meat. Now I'm not gonna use the skin. And I'm gonna put this on a separate plate here because I'm gonna shred it. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep cutting. Yeah, this is a little bit messy, but you know what? It's delicious and it's definitely worth the mess. And what I love about chicken fajitas is that they're really versatile. You can really, you know, put anything in it. And then of course you're gonna dip it in like delicious sour cream, which makes it even more wonderful. What I also like to use rotisserie chicken with is chicken soup. I love using rotisserie chicken because it's cooked, it's seasoned, it's ready to go. And I'm just getting one more part of the chicken here. Okay. Now the rest of this, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save the thigh and the leg separately because my family likes to eat this separately. Okay, but otherwise I used all the meat on the chicken, which is awesome. All right, so I'm gonna put this aside over here. I'm gonna remove this. We're gonna start shredding. I'm just gonna wash my hands. I also think that with chicken fajitas, you can also make beef or steak. You know, when you go to a restaurant and you order these, they can be from like $15 to $20. And, you know, it's much more economical to just do it yourself at home and you also know what ingredients are going into it. Now, it's very easy to just shred, okay? You just use your hands and just shred. I'm gonna put this up a little bit higher. I don't know why this is taking so long. It is starting to get very hot. And depending on like how you like to eat chicken fajitas, you know, you can put hot sauce in them. A rotisserie chicken is great also for not only soups, it's good for salads. And I get the organic chickens. I couldn't get them today from Whole Foods. They actually were sold out of them. So I went a little bit too late today. So you can see I'm just breaking this up with my hands. And you know, I'm gonna make just one tortilla, but with this amount of chicken from one rotisserie, you can make at least 2 fajitas. Okay, this is all shredded. So now if you can see over here in the pan, you can see this is starting to bubble and you see the edges are starting to come up. That's how you know when this is like it's getting crisp, but it's not there yet. Now I have this on high, and what happens is that it's gonna all of a sudden start to bubble. And so you really gotta watch it really closely. Now I'm using my hands, but it is better to use tongs. And can you see the bubbles? So it's starting to brown and get crisp. It's probably just a few more seconds. When I flip it over, I am going to use, so what I'm going to do is now I'm going to take this one off. I'm going to give it just another second. And then I'm going to put the other one on. Because this is a little hard to flip once it's done. So I'm kind of going to just, can you hear that? And can you see all the bubbles? So it's good. And again, you can make it as crispy as you want, or if you don't want it crispy at all, if you just want to heat these up, then just put them in the microwave and then you don't have to put the olive oil. Also, you don't have to put the olive oil in here and you can just heat it up, but of course, to make it crispy. But to make it crispier, do you see the brown? This is the crispy side of it. So I'm just gonna put this in my dish. I'm gonna just do a little bit of a spray, very lightly because the pan is already hot. And I'm gonna put my next one in. Now, because the pan is already hot, I have it on super high, this one's not gonna take as long. When this one is finished, we're gonna add the chicken, we're gonna add the cheese. You can also add sour cream. If you like sour cream hot, we don't like sour cream hot, we like to dip it in sour cream. But if you like sour cream in here, then I would definitely put a layer of sour cream. You can do different cheeses. You can even just do cheese quesadillas. And again, you know, it's just really economical. I really look for ways to try and stretch my dollars out. And a rotisserie chicken, you know, I can get a whole meal out of. So you can see this is starting to bubble, and you see how it's browned so quickly already? All right, so we're just gonna give this a few seconds. But in the meantime, while that's doing that, I'm gonna start putting my chicken on. Okay. And the other thing too, is that you can custom make these. You know, so if somebody wants sour cream, somebody wants it spicy, somebody wants extra chicken, you can do whatever you want because you're gonna make several of these. Now look how much chicken I have left over. I can definitely make 2 more out of these. And I didn't even really shred the chicken. Now I gotta be careful because I don't want this to burn. I'm gonna put my cheddar cheese. Can you hear that sizzle? And basically what I want to do is I want my cheese to melt. So I'm gonna put, hear how crispy that is? I'm gonna let this cook. And now I'm gonna kind of put this on a little bit of medium heat because again, I don't want this to burn. And And we're gonna let that brown for a minute. And if you try to flip this, the other way to do this, there's another way to do this. Now, I'm making this for one individual, or making it for appetizers where I'm gonna cut it into like a pizza pie. Okay, but another way to do this is to take the fajita and flip it over and do half and half. Okay. Hear the crispiness? So crispy and delicious. I'm just letting the cheese melt. Listen to that crispiness. It's just so delicious and so quick. And the cheese melts fairly quickly. I'm gonna get my pizza cutter ready. And again, I kind of just check my cheese situation. Okay, this is ready. I'm gonna turn off my heat. Now, I want you to listen to the crisp. And basically, you're gonna cut it like a pizza. You can do big squares like this, or you can make them even smaller, depending on if you're serving this for an individual or you're serving this as appetizer. If you're serving this for appetizer, then obviously you're gonna make these into smaller. Thank you for joining me. And what I love to do is put sour cream right here in the middle, and it's ready to go. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next show.